Hello everybody, welcome back to iCraft SMP, and my voice is slowly coming back online. Yes, actually my voice sounds pretty darn good. If you notice, I've got a decent ceiling in most of the rooms here, and I've got a kitchen finally, a kitchen with a full-size ceiling, but no floor and no decoration for the inside. We'll have to work on that. The staircase is something I definitely need to work on. I may do some of that off camera, and I've got a actual second floor area right here where I can actually walk on. By the way, second floor is going to be right up where you see my cursor right there. So that's why I'm leaving these dirt blocks, because these dirt blocks actually won't interfere with anything. And if you notice up there, I'm actually setting up a dirt frame for the third floor. That's essentially where the third floor is going to sit. And with the exception of the fishing area, I'm not sure how much of this area I want to actually have a third floor on. I had already prepped this area. If you notice, I separated my sheeps. Yes, I had to stick some over there and I had to stick some over here just to get enough space in the middle for what will eventually be the cow pen. Yes, so we have a lot to discuss and we have a lot to build. We're going to be building this cow pen. It's going to be about this big. I don't think it's going to come out this far because I would have normally used chickens for that. But because I have the chicken farm right there, I'm actually going to see if I can find a way to hook it up to this chicken farm. It's going to be a little tricky because I'm going to have to like create an underground thing that kind of comes over here and then go connect into, maybe connect to the one that's over there. One way or another. Somehow that redstone will get connected. And of course I've got like everything shoved in these boxes here, so, and actually most everything's in my inventory of what I actually need. So the question here is, do I bury the chest or do I let them stick up? I'm not entirely sure, but let me get the first bit of framework done. Okay, got the main chest where I want it to be, so that way at least I know where it is. You guys may, if you guys have been paying attention to anything related to Twitter, at least for me on my Twitter, you've been noticing that I've been tweeting quite a bit about Silicon Valley Comic Con. So what I did is I actually signed up to be an affiliate of Silicon Valley Comic Con. And what that essentially means is if you guys are willing to fly out, drive out, walk, whatever it may be, make your way out to Silicon Valley and get there to go to Comic-Con and buy tickets and use the link that I have down below, of course. Use the link, and what you would end up with is you would get tickets and I would get rewards. Yes, what kind of rewards would I get? I would get things like, like a free t-shirt, basically things like that. Free t-shirts, and eventually if enough people are willing to sign up for it, the most I would get is essentially free ticket, like a free ticket to Comic-Con, which would be really cool to actually have one day and actually get. I would really love free ticket to Comic-Con. I've never gotten those before. Oh, wait, you don't go there. You go somewhere else. You actually go up a little ways. So I see it getting dark, so I'm going to have to do something about that, and we're going to, oh, good job, Mr. Smoff. Now, Mr. Smoff in chat actually talked about dying from an Enderman, so, oh dear. Maybe he needs some help. Maybe I should help him. I don't know. Yeah, so guys, when is Silicon Valley Comic Con? If you must know, okay, if you love comics, if you guys love going to this type of stuff, if you absolutely like doing things like cosplay and stuff like that, you're gonna love Silicon Valley Comic Con, because Silicon Valley Comic Con has so amazing things. They're not done with the guest list as far as I know, but one of the people they've got coming to Silicon Valley Comic Con is Stan Lee. I really didn't think Stan Lee would be making it to Silicon Valley Comic Con, okay? I really thought he was done with comics. I thought he was going to retire from doing that forever, you know what I mean? But it turned out Stan Lee is going to be there at Comic Con again for one more show, and I actually thought San Diego Comic Con might have been this one's the dropper. This one's the dispenser. Okay, I need this guy back. So yeah, so I didn't realize Stan Lee was going to do this again. So it's really cool. And so we're also going to there's also going to be some really other great fun people there. So if you guys ever watch Lord of the Rings, you're going to see one of the guys from Lord of the Rings there. Oh no, the dropper, no, I hate when that happens. Okay, let's stick something here for the time being and then stick that there. There we go, much better. So let me pull up the guest list real quick. Jeff Goldblum is going to be there. He's the guy from Thor Ragnarok, also Independence Day, also Jurassic Park. So he's going to be doing some stuff at Comic Con, and it's going to be really cool to have him there along with Stan Lee. Pull up the guest list one more time. Adam Savage from the Mythbusters is going to be there. You're going to have the Sean Austin from Lord of the Rings, one of the Hobbits. He's going to be there, and that's going to be really cool to get to see him. And I think it goes like this. I don't think I have to worry about anything. Matthew Lewis. Let's try to hit this button. Okay, I think I have to put it over it. Did it work? Let's do it one more on this one. And I think it works then. Let's see, let's see. I think that did it. Yeah, that did it. I heard the noise. So Matthew Lewis from Neville Longbottom, so to speak, Happy Valley, etc., etc., is going to be there. Amber Nash is also going to be there. She's from the FXX series of The Archer. She will be in this as well. And one other person, Jules State, I believe is how you say your name, from Firefly Serenity and Stargate Atlantis. And before I forget, Lucky Yates, also from Archer, is going to be on this as well. And so those are the guests, the celebrity guests. And what's really great about Silicon Valley Comic Con is they also have non-celebrity guests. So they have like artists that come out. They have really like a lot of really great people make it to Comic Con. So from artists to writers to science fiction folks to actual scientists and stuff like that. So it's going to be really cool to get all those people here. Okay, folks, so I think the challenging part of this here will be to find a way to divert all of these cows. Like, there's a boatload of cows right here. Diverting all of these cows, getting them to come down a pathway. Like, I'm gonna come out this way, go down this way. They're gonna be a pathway, and then finding a way to staircase them back up and get them to sit up on top of there. That's gonna be the challenge here of the week. And I've got 61 of those. We're gonna have to wait and see how I go about doing that, and why am I using this magenta, this actually very beautiful magenta color, just because, well, I didn't have any better color to work with, you know what I mean? And this glass will help keep the baby cows in, and that glass up there is going to help keep the adult cows in. And so, I don't know, I might actually have to change those signs one day, because those signs will be very outdated in about 2 months. But yeah, that'll be fine. It's going to work out good. At least I can point out here and come to this cow cooker, because I will have these things. And maybe I should change this sign. I think that might be a smart idea, because that way the sign actually reflects what is supposed to be San Jose Convention Center. Oh, see, Convention Center, San Jose, California. There we go. That looks better. That way, Comic-Con. And I need to write somewhere here. Let's take off this sign and this sign. We're gonna redo these signs just a little bit. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, guys! I don't think I hit the play button. That's what's that. I'm gonna say this again. Silicon Valley Comic Con 2018, April 6th to April 8th, from Friday through Sunday in 2018. What the heck? How did I even do that? I added a 0, a 2018 0. There's no way that is going to happen, because that's far too far in the future. April 6th through, come on, through April 8, 2018. There we go. Much better. And at the San Jose Convention Center, San Jose, California, come to Comic-Con, because I will be there. And if you guys click on the link that will be down below in the description, you will be able to get me points, and those points can hopefully get some awesome rewards. And hopefully some of you guys will be able to do that. I will be also posting some of that on Twitter as well, because I got signed up to an affiliate, and that's one of the things you do. You share these links with people, so that way people join you at Comic-Con. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be modifying this ever so slightly. I just realized something very interesting here. So we're going to be doing some slight modification to my original design that was, oh, it goes right here. That was the system that I had done. I'm just looking at this actually, and I'm noticing that there's just a couple of slight modifications I could do, and those modifications are going to be good things actually. So what's going to happen here is this is going to drop down to this block here. And all of this is eventually going to get covered up, by the way. And then it's going to drop down another block down here. And then all of this will just kind of go disappear underground. And we're just going to be connecting this all underground. And then it's eventually going to pop up to this block. Because these blocks, I've screwed this up already. These blocks are going to be underground as well. And this is what's going to connect to that chicken cooker over there. And I'm going to need to find a way to get the line. That's where the modification is going to take place. And I'm going to have to be mindful of that, because there's a switch on the bottom that's going to turn this on and turn this off, so to speak, based on whether or not the chicken cooker thing is there. So I'm going to have to figure out how I want to set that up for redstone, because it's going to be a bit different than what I've already done with the redstone. So we'll have to see what I come up with that works immensely well for that part. Okay, folks, so this is the one link I want to get. There's only one of these. The other one actually doesn't exist, the one that's over there. I turned that one off because I wanted this just to cycle like super quick, like how it does there. And that's what's been getting me this like really nice set of chickens that I've been slowly gathering and picking up. And so that means I'm going to be coming off of this one link, and I believe it will still work. Let's try this real quick. Yeah, it works just fine if I do that. And so this is essentially going to staircase down, and it's going to have to go from here to connect over there. And this is where a little bit of a dilemma is going to start happening. We're going to have to eventually cover all of this excess redstone up. Yeah, we're going to have to find a way to cover the excess redstone. And so this is, as you can see, the single is starting to weaken. And at some point, it's going to get very weak. And let's see if we can make the turn at least first before it does that. So let's just try this real quick. Okay, we barely still got a single. This is good news. Okay, we're going to eventually use a repeater here, and that's what's going to drive this single to get from there to here. And that should, I think I could just use 2 repeaters. One like right about here, and the other one a little ways out. Maybe right there instead. I'm out of blocks, really? I have to be out of 1 block. How is this possible, folks? To run out of blocks 1 block away. Anyways, we're going to put a repeater here, and we're going to put a repeater there, and then that way the single should strengthen just enough to reach that. Okay, folks, I'm throwing some lava in here, and I can run the risk of dying, basically. But no, I think I did a good job setting this up where I don't think I will die. So let's see if the lava actually comes out like it should. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, this works fine. Okay, you know what? I don't think I need the button. Technically, I don't even need the light there. I just hooked it up to a repeater. Why not? You know, just have a little light glowing. So that way, at least it tells you the power is active and the power is on. The only way for me to shut it off, I would just have to kind of come over here and break the link or something like that just to turn off the system. So the water is there as well, I believe. And did I put the water in? Oh, I didn't put the water in yet. Okay, well, let me put the water in now then. The water is there. There we go. And that's functioning properly. So all we have to do now is get a bunch of the adult cows into this system. In case you guys are wondering why this is still here, I'm waiting for my 3rd floor to get built so I can move the bed upstairs to the 3rd floor. However, given how much I'm down here, I may actually want to have like a separate side room or something like that just to have a place to sleep. So like this area is supposed to be like dining terrace, so maybe not even here, but maybe even under the staircase I could build like a little bed or something like that just to have a place to sleep downstairs. I don't have to constantly run up and down, up and down, up and down, you know what I mean? So we'll see what I can do with that. Let me get these cows up and running, and I've only got 61 of these, so let's see how far I can get with 61 of this. Okay, folks, because I know you all want to watch me do this and watch me be extra careful and watch me like accidentally mess things up, here we go. We're going to free the cattle. And we free them. Now they're free. Let's see what I did wrong here that would like screw this up horribly. So we're going to try to take a few at a time and just like send them on this way. Oh gosh, they're coming out of the hole and it's getting dark. Love it. Love it for the world. I picked the best time to do this, didn't I? Yeah, so let's see if we can get them up here and into the pen where I want them to go. And let's see what happens to them if they fall in and what's going to happen to these. There they go. They're going in. They're going in, folks. They're going in. They're going in like they should. This is awesome. It worked perfectly. Awesome. Yes. Cattle, you will all do as I command you. Basically, get in the hole. Somehow, they will get in the hole. There we go. This thing's supposed to hold, by the way, there's a limit of 24. So eventually I'm going to go over the cap of 24. So we'll see how that plays out with all the cattle here I have. Come on. In. You guys all get in. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Everybody in. Okay, folks. We pretty much reached max cap here. Already have the cattle that's hanging out down there. You'll notice that some of them just start dying on me when they eventually land and fall down. The baby should just eventually just... I'm not sure where that one went. But yeah, the baby should just fall right through. If I can get one more of these guys, I can try and show you what happened. Come on, buddy. Come on. Fall in. Fall in. Fall in. Just a little bit closer. Oh, geez. Well, there they go. There's a couple of them right there that died right there. Anyway, there we go. Much better. So now you can see that guy right there just expired. And you can totally tell right there. Okay, so let's leave these guys alone. You can see I have a crazy ton of cattle. So let me get out of here. There we go. We got a ton of babies down here. This is excellent. And then we could pretty much, you could see they're still expiring up here. So yeah, pretty much this is where it's at. This is like the maximum I can get in here. It's around 48, but it's not quite 48 because as you have these little babies and stuff, you actually will kill a few more cows in the process. So it'll kind of balance itself out. And then if there's any more up there, they'll eventually just fall away and die as well. And so what we end up doing, you just have to kind of come up to here and just, do this sort of thing. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Hello, maybe I should turn on the water first. That might be kind of important. Yeah, so you turn on the water and they just do that, and you could just do this sort of thing and give every one of these cows some food, and they'll just drop out little babies as they go, or just die because there's a little too many. Once the cap eventually balances out, it'll work out better. So yeah, once they cap out, then basically what you have left is a bunch of babies here, and these babies will eventually get older and fry with the system once they get older. I don't know how long that takes around here, but yeah, if I'm in this area enough, I'll basically have a ton of babies that will get older. And what I could eventually do, I have to put a door here at some point. I believe I have to put a second block here. I'm not sure. I think I have to put a second block here, so that way I can stick a door on there. Because the idea, like, if I wanted to at least protect myself from mobs and stuff, it's better to have a door than not. You know what I mean? And then eventually what's going to go into these chests here are not the raw beef, but they're eventually going to be cooked beef. These are just the ones that ended up dying just because they were up there. And I've already got like a ton of raw beef already. This is kind of cool. And I've got some in my inventory already. That's crazy. So let me go ahead and get rid of the rest of the cows, and then clean up the outside of this redstone and clean up the rest of the area. And like you can see, I'm going to get like a boatload of cows and a boatload of steaks and everything. And I don't have flame on here anymore, do I? Oh man, I don't have flame on my sword. So maybe I could try to see if I can get flame on my sword or something like that. Let's see what happens. It works! The cows have been hit. Yay! Look at that, it's working just fine. Yay! Oh geez. Oh geez. Okay, why are you burning? What the? Oh god, I'm trapped, guys. I'm trapped. I'm trapped with the zombie. What the heck happened there, dude? Where did that zombie come from anyways? This place is like so well lit. There's no reason that zombie should be even around here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am all done with the cow cooker. It actually looks really nice. I've cleaned up the sheep. The sheep are now permanently, for the time being, at least until I build a sheep version of this, permanently hanging out right over here where I can just kind of do their thing, and they're actually a lot bigger over on this side. I'm eventually going to build a pig version, probably like right in here. I don't think I need a whole lot of space for the pig one. Depending on if I'm doing something very much like this thing, but for pigs. So I'll have to kind of check, where did this pork chop come from, buddy? Anyway, so yeah, so now we have a chicken, we have cows, eventually pig and sheep. We will get one of those hanging out over here. And then at some point we'll have to build a bridge going across. Hopefully we won't need much more space than this for the sheep. And as you can see, the sun's already going down, so do like, subscribe, leave me comments on this episode, let me know what you think. I know I do have to apologize, I missed an episode already. For a variety of reasons, mostly overtime playing a big part, and then, you know, not being able to get away from family, work, or anything like that, so, you know, real life has to play a role in this. But, as you can see, I have been doing little bits of things here and there as I've been going along. And one thing I am working on over time here is I finally have a chest plate and some shoes, a bunch of stuff like this, and I built a new sword, by the way. It's a really nice sword. So eventually I'm going to be doing some more of this. As you can see, this part's done. I don't know what I'm going to do with the floor in there yet. I want to change the floor to something, but I'm not sure what I want to put yet. So we'll kind of wait and see on that one. But yeah, don't forget, Comic-Con, if you're interested, San Jose Comic-Con, April 6th to April 8th at San Jose Convention Center, coming up this year, where you can meet Stan Lee and a variety of other celebrities. I'm going to leave a bunch of links down below. One is for getting your ticket. That's where I can get some awesome rewards if you buy tickets there. And two, also some description about the affiliate program, so that way you guys have an idea what it's all about. And thank you all for helping out, and we will see you all in the next episode. I better eat this before I die. There we go. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye-bye. Never mind, folks. This is why I couldn't do it. That's why I had the block there. Never mind. Okay. Well, we'll just kind of do 2 extra blocks then, because they wouldn't have wrapped around otherwise because of this. So yeah, that can't be there. It's got to be like this, and it's got to go down to this block here.